For those of you wondering how we're going to escape a tank, I actually do know the answer, so I guess I shouldn't make a joke here. So let's watch and find out.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? Is she pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
What could it be? Also, now it feels like a war game. You know, good old-fashioned bullshit racism. So, can't be a war game without the racism. At least not a historically accurate one. That's right, we have our own tank. Let's go.
That's Tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
I'm fine with that. This thing's going to have tank controls. Which, for once, is appropriate, I guess. You know, it's a tank, not a person. Resident Evil. That's not fair. Capcom was doing their best.
We ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
A little slower than you'd hope. I guess tanks aren't really known for their speed, are they? save in before this fight. It's so weird there's no confirmation or anything for the save. I don't like that. Just the screen just goes away. It's not how it's supposed to work.
Here's the brief for this operation.
Enemy is a squad centered around a single tank, currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road. If the enemy breaches it, the evacuating townspeople will be in danger. Okay. So we have to protect the gate. They'll probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. The tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Until we can rendezvous, the Burl Town Watch will do everything we can to keep the gate in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold off the enemy forces until you arrive with the tank. We'll need to use the sandbags around the starting point in the gate for cover and hold back the Empire's attack. Okay, so we're in a defense mission this time. So the victory is killing the enemy's tank, destroying the enemy's tank. We can't let Welkin or Alicia die, 20 turns. And this time we have a main gate to protect.
All right, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
Okay.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
Okay, what are you explaining now? Sandbags and hand grenades. By moving behind sandbags and selecting crouch, a unit's defense is maximized, and extra damage for headshots is negated. When focusing on defense or ending one's turn, it's always best to hide this way. Contrarily, this means that enemies hiding behind cover are well protected and more difficult to defeat as well. This is why the hand grenade is used. Its explosive power can destroy sandbags. We saw me do that last time. Press the X button to toggle. Yep. So Alicia has some grenades. Grenades are limited in number. To use them wisely. Each player phase units will recover one hand grenade. Okay, so my hand grenades regen too. So I don't need to be overly shy. So there's the tank. There's a trooper. There's... There's sandbags across the way, but there's no northbound facing cover. I worry that if we get behind one of these, we're just sitting ducks. Should we stay over here?
My turn, okay?
Let's start with Alicia. What if I destroy those sandbags and take away cover from them? The ones on the left. I think we're gonna try that. Oh, I don't think I can reach the far one. We'll take this one out first. Okay, then we'll stay there with you. Actually, I've got all this AP. Can I go up this? I can. Okay, so we got 2 over there. And the tank. Doesn't seem to be anything up this hill. And if you look at the map bottom left, this hill is part of the encounter space. Okay, I think I have a plan here. We're gonna keep Alicia over here since we know she has grenades. We're gonna get her in cover, and we're gonna end Alicia's turn. We're gonna take this town watchman, and we're gonna climb. Yeah, okay. So look at everything we can see now. There is somebody on the hill. I'm wondering how defensive this position up here is. I think what I want to do is we'll leave this guy up here. We'll take some pot shots. Yeah. Yeah. Question mark to kill. 22 to kill. Tank didn't even say anything. Yeah, we're not going to get really any benefit out of attacking here, I don't think, but because we're here, what I'm mostly curious about is to see how this watchman behaves on Overwatch being up here. Like, is he going to help us be able to take pot shots at everybody? I mean, licked a little damage off there. Yeah, so we're going to actually leave him up there. We're going to take this guy, and we're going to get into a slightly different position over here, so that he's really got a view of this hill. And then we're going to save our last command point for the next phase. Or turn, I should say. Let's see what they do. We know we can't really do anything about the tank. The game has made that very clear. So my goal is stopping the infantry. .500, so that thing can get hit 3 more times before we're dicked. Alright, he is taking pot shots up there. That's awesome. Okay, this town watchman deserves a promotion, or at least a name. That was awesome. We got another one over there. Alright, yeah, okay, so the higher elevation is definitely going to provide us a boon. That hurt.
Now!
Nice. Okay. That's a great kill to get to. That'll lower their command points on their next turn. Okay. About Ragnade. Small amount of damage is healed at the start of each player phase. Sometimes a unit has suffered heavy damage, needs to help to arrive faster. They need Ragnade. Yet another product of Ragnite or Ragnade combines healing and antibiotic properties into a single medical package. Select it with the X button, press RB, and select target. Place the crosshair on a nearby ally to heal them, or place them on no one to use this handy item to heal yourself. We're going to try and throw a grenade. That's not going to be close enough, I think. Alright, we're going to move into a different position on this. Oh! And we're going to get off Alicia before she takes any more damage. Let's see if this guy can... Oh, I can't get... Oh, yeah, he's in defense still. Oh shit, this guy is... No! The town watchman has retreated. Well, I screwed that up. going to try and finish this guy off. Okay, not a problem. Do I want to... I could send this one up the ladder. I already got somebody killed. I feel like garbage. Alright. What do you have health? It's under half health. I'm going to end the phase. I'm going to end the phase and hope that these two on can kill this guy as he runs. And then if they can't, next turn we'll move Alicia down and throw the grenade here. That's what I should have done this turn. I shouldn't have tried to throw it out there. Let's see.
No! If this keeps up...
Shit. That is bad.
No more. I can't.
Alicia!
Why is that one dude so deadly? I think our start was correct. I think
If this gate falls...
I think destroying barriers was the right idea. But we're gonna go about this a little differently this time. We're gonna keep this guy here. I don't know why. It seemed like Alicia took a lot of fire kind of being on near an open spot, so I want this guy better positioned. We're still gonna send this guy up. Screw firing at anybody else. We're just gonna... Yeah, I'll take any damage on this thing I can get. That dude destroyed us. Alright, what we're gonna do differently is here.
Moving out! Yeah!
Alright, so that one is down now. Alright. Now we're going to save the command point just like last time. And we're going to see how this goes. Can't do anything about this again. I'm pretty sure the tank is just kind of does the same thing no matter what. The question's going to be with these other infantry and such. Alright, we got the scout again. That's fine. Yeah, no cover this time. Still just wrecking the shit out of me, though. Alright, but we hit much better. Okay, we still finished that one. Okay. I'm not going to do anything with this guy this time. The guy on the tower. We're just going to leave the tower guy alone to keep us all covered. We're going to take this one out with this one still. God, that one can be seen, though. The shock trooper has eyes even on our far guy. All right, I'm going to be bold. We're going to do 2 turns with Alicia, okay? We're going to take one just shooting at this guy. And then the second one, we're going to throw a grenade at this bottom sandbag.
My turn.
Hopefully this doesn't screw everything up. Let's go. Okay. All right. Since we got him, I'm going to change the plan slightly. We're not going to go all the way to the bottom sandbag. We're going to take this middle one. I don't know where or if more enemies are showing up. But I know they are far enough away that they're definitely not making it to the third one right now.
Please hit.
They could make it to this one. Now they're definitely not finding any cover. All right, and with that done, we're going to move Alicia kind of forward facing again. And then we're just going to take out this guy on the right. Hopefully. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to save the command points we have left, because the minute that guy starts to move, one of these watchmen's going to take him out. So we're just going to end our phase.
No! If this keeps up...
It's fine. We just have to survive. Alright, this will be fine. So that scout's out. Red one further back. Another shock trooper. Okay. I didn't. Shit. I mean, there's nothing I could have done about it. Okay, we can finish this guy, though. And it didn't throw a grenade at the gate. That's the important part here. Oh, thank God. Welkin has arrived. So, Welkin's in the tank. The tank requires 2 command points to move. Another reason I'm glad we've been saving them. I'm gonna put a lot of faith in this watchman to finish this shock trooper off. Okay. Then we're gonna keep you on watch. Now let's move the tank. Can I save right before I move the tank? Oh, I can? I remember these moving really weird. And if it's a little off, I'll take it and we'll keep going. But if I really screwed up and waste the entire turn, I'm reloading.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Lux.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
About tanks. Tanks possess firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. They're able to deflect nearly all gunfire from enemy foot soldiers. This makes them a solid wall for your own ground units to hide behind. Like ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP each turn. Then why do we have an engineer? Tanks also consume 2 command points when selected in command mode. Relying too heavily on tanks in battle will quickly lead to a fatal shortage of command points. Tanks require AP to turn, so take care to plan ahead which direction you'd like to face at end's turn. At turn's end.
Hostile sighted!
It's a tank! It's a galleon tank!
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
Yeah, just something I had laying around in the garage.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
Yeah, I had a feeling we weren't actually going to be able to get in range of it just yet. Not attacking with a tank. Tanks have 3 major means of attack: anti-armor shells, explosive mortar rounds, and mounted machine gun. Anti-armor shells are effective against enemies, such as other tanks. Okay, so we want anti-armor for tanks. Explosive mortars will hit a broad area with a Ragnite blast, ideal against ground units. Mortars travel along an arc, aim for the center of multiple foes for major results, but be aware that ammunition is limited. Machine gun is best suited for striking enemies that are too close for the mortar, and is used to intercept incoming enemies. Press X to switch. Alright. So we don't want the anti-armor. Should we really be doing them? I'm gonna do it. Screw it. So mortar. This kind of looks like right in between them, right? We're gonna try and take out both of these.
Fire!
Okay. About tanks' HP. Tanks have 2 separate HP totals, body and tread. Attacks to the tank's body and main cannon will reduce body HP, while blows to the tread reduce tread HP. If body HP reaches 0, tank is destroyed. If tread HP reaches 0, AP is drastically cut. Okay. Easier to deal damage to the treads than the body, even with grenades. Halting a tank before taking it out at your leisure may be a strategy that's both safe and sensible. Glowing blue radiator plate at a tank's rear is its weak point, where even standard bullets can do reasonable damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down while being careful not to expose your own rear to hostile fire. Okay. I mean, we're done on that turn. The question is, do we want to move the tank again? I think we do.
Entering combat.
This thing's already... There we go. I missed? I guess I should have gotten closer. Well, screw it. We're just doing the tank again. Alright, let's try. Done for now. If I hadn't missed that shot, we would have just won. It would have been over. Oh, it's going to shoot at us.
Minor damage sustained.
Alright, that was nothing. Even if we weren't about to just be done, that they would have had that covered. Oh. The scout has chosen death this day. Well, you're brave, if nothing else. Alright, well. Theoretically, this should be over now.
Here we go.
At least now we know to worry about a tank's aim, too. Not bad. We did okay.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, East.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
How big is the inside of this tank?
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Well, now you have to name the child Ed.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
Another B rank. We did get a tank bonus. So what we just faced was a light tank. There are 3 classes above that thing. That's a little terrifying.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
folks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh,
Baby's name better be Ed.
adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you didn't, please email me and tell me why.